Hello and welcome to Cargo Shots from the Stat Trade Times, powered by Group Concorde. Here's our pick of the best news shots that made the headlines this week.
Let's get started with the week's top headlines. American Airlines Cargo has enhanced its transatlantic services this winter with increased direct services from 11 European cities and 11 major US destinations. The winter schedule, which includes 2 more origins than the 2021 season, offers more than 35 daily flights to the US with onward connections throughout the American Airlines global network. The airline is currently providing daily service from London Heathrow Airport to all 11 US destinations on a mix of Boeing wide-body aircraft, including the 777-200, 777-300, and 787-9. The shareholders of Nasdaq-listed Atlas Air Worldwide voted in favor of the company's pending acquisition by an investor group led by funds managed by affiliates of Apollo Global Management together with investment affiliates of J.F. Lehman and Company and Hill City Capital. Approximately 99.3% of the votes cast were voted in favor of the adoption of the merger agreement, which represented approximately 80.9% of the outstanding shares of company common stock. The company expects to complete the transaction in the first quarter of 2023, subject to customary closing conditions and receipt of regulatory approvals. Upon closing, Atlas Air Worldwide will become a privately held company and shares will no longer be listed on Nasdaq. Nautilus, a U.S. corporation producing the world's first autonomous aircraft for freight transport, has partnered with Janicki for composite part design and fabrication. Aleksey Matyushev, CEO Nautilus, says, and I quote, "We selected Janicki because they are a family-owned and operated company founded and run by engineers with the highest qualification and experience in designing large-scale, high-precision prototypes, tools, and production parts." John Janicki, President Janicki, adds, Janicki is pleased to partner with Nautilus on the 3.8T prototype. Autonomous aircraft are the future of the air freight industry, and we are very excited to be working on this leading-edge project. The Nautilus family of cargo aircraft includes 3.8-ton payload short-haul feeder UAV, 60-ton medium long-range UAV, and 100-ton long-range UAV. Etihad Cargo announced that DSV Global Transport and Logistics has become the carrier's first partner to purchase sustainable aviation fuel or SAF to offset carbon emissions of its cargo shipment. Etihad Cargo transported DSV's cargo shipment from Washington Dulles to Abu Dhabi on its first transatlantic net zero flight on November 13. Etihad's Boeing 787 Dreamliner combined SAF with contrail prevention technology from its partner SATAVIA to actively manage carbon emissions and non-carbon dioxide climate effects from condensation trials, which cause surface warming and are responsible for up to 2/3 of aviation's climate impact. Etihad Cargo has pledged to achieve net zero carbon emissions by 2050 and recently became the first Middle Eastern carrier to join TIACA's Blue Sky verification program. Atlas Air, a subsidiary of Nasdaq-listed Atlas Air Worldwide Holdings, has taken delivery of a Boeing 777-200 freighter, which it will operate on behalf of its customer MSC, Mediterranean Shipping Company, as part of a previously announced long-term aircraft crew maintenance insurance or ACMI agreement. The 777-200 freighter will complement MSC's container shipping solutions and expand service to key trade lanes for various industries, including those which traditionally have significant air cargo transportation needs. The aircraft is the first of 4 new Boeing 777 freighters that Atlas will operate from MSC. The 777-200 is the longest range twin-engine freighter in the world, capable of flying 4,880 nautical miles, that is 9,038 kilometers. IAG Cargo, the cargo division of International Airlines Group, worked with FCDO, England and Wales Cricket Board, Lord's Travellers, Football for Peace, and the Server Foundation to transport nearly 3,000 pieces of cricket equipment to Islamabad. This follows the recent flooding crisis the country is experiencing, where Pakistan is rebuilding not only its infrastructure but also human development. The equipment formed 5 pallets under the belly hold of British Airways Boeing 787. This donation is in addition to IAG Cargo's movement of 34 tons of emergency aid to Islamabad in October, which included medical equipment, non-perishable food, clothing, and tents. And it's a wrap-up for this week's episode. You can read more on all of these stories at stattimes.com. Make sure to check back next Friday for the news that you need to know to end the week. Wishing you a great weekend ahead, and do take good care.
For the latest news on air freight, visit our website. Follow us on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and subscribe to our weekly newsletter. Give our YouTube channel a visit and subscribe to access our past webinars and virtual conferences and access exclusive one-on-one interviews with global logistics leaders. Thank you for tuning in to Cargo Shots by the Start Times, powered by Group Concorde. See you next week with a fresh roundup of cargo news makers.